Hello, Chico. I'm here today with Stephanie Madsen, and she is talking to us about her Christmas album. Stephanie, what is the name of your album? Is
Christmas.
And that's such a simple name. I love it. Yeah, no need to get complicated.
Right.
It's a Christmas album. Call it Christmas.
Exactly. That's how
great.
I feel. Yeah.
So, Stephanie, you're new to the area. Is that correct?
Yeah, we've been here for about a year and a half.
Excellent.
So
Okay.
we love Chico. It's a wonderful place.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Glad you're liking it. Why did you want to make a Christmas album? What's so special about Christmas to you? I mean, I know Christmas is special to everybody, but what is it to you that makes it that much more special that you want to make a whole album?
I think when I was in the middle of the summer, I was trying to think of what my supporters would want to hear from me. And, you know, I'm a planner, and so I think in advance, and I hadn't made a Christmas album yet, and that's something that I've always wanted to do. And so I just said, why not? Let's give it a try. And I started off songwriting, so I wrote an original song for the album, and that's kind of what kick-started it. And I started that in the summer, and then that was the ball that started to roll. And after that, I collected other cover songs that are the classics and the timeless ones that I just kind of wanted to capture in this vibe of this album. So
Excellent.
I just wanted to.
So the original song, what's that one about?
Well, it's called Christmas Eve, and it's about Christmas Eve and about just that time in December when, you know, hopefully you've got all your Christmas shopping done and you've got everything.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully. My dad was always a last minute shopper, but
yeah, me too.
yeah. So Christmas Eve, just about, you know, when everything's the magic is starting to really like catch fire, and your family, if you don't live next to them, they're all gathered together now, and they've all come in, and you're eating good food, and you've got, you know, the Christmas spirit in full blast, and, you know, you're ready for the holiday, and just that nostalgia that I just kind of wanted to capture in a song. So
that's awesome.
yeah, it's just about Christmas Eve and
that's great.
all the goodness that happens then.
So in terms of the rest of your music, you've been working in music now for how long?
I would say 3 years.
Excellent.
So
Okay.
I've always had a passion for singing. I was involved in music all throughout high school and middle school and a little bit of college. And then my life kind of took a different path for a little while, and I got married and became a mom, and those wonderful things kind of put music on the back burner. And a couple years after I had my youngest, Patrick, I really just felt like I needed to get back into music, and my mom kind of pushed me to do that, and I have just been in it full force since then. So, you know, I was lucky enough to be connected with some wonderful people that have helped me get back on my feet and get my recording studio set up so that I'm able to be independent, and I can do it from home, and I can release and create music as a mom, and I don't have to go on tour and, you know, get signed by a big record label in order to do my music. I can do it from home, and I'm just so thankful for the internet and for wonderful people that are choosing to listen to my music, and it's really motivating when you know that there are people out there that want more from you and that are liking the stuff that you've put out.
We were talking a while back, and you were saying that most of your music is kind of inspirational. That's really one of the things that you kind of like to put out into the world, is this positive, inspirational.
Yeah, I get discouraged when I listen to the radio and when I listen and watch music videos, and I always wonder, like, is there not anything better we can talk about? Like, it seems like it's always the same thing, and the lyrics, you know, I usually don't want my kids listening to the lyrics, and I don't want them singing them, and I guess I have a really big passion for good music, for clean, meaningful, soothing, uplifting, inspiring music that has good lyrics that actually means something and can affect your life in a positive way. And I just feel like there really can't be enough of that. You can always make more motivating, uplifting things, and I think the world always needs that kind of thing, because, you know, we as a human race are, you know, we're hard on ourselves, and it's nice to have music to lift us up and to give us hope for the future when you're watching the news and there's all these negative things, and it's just like,
Well, and
where's the
as everything
hope?
keeps getting darker and darker, we absolutely need music that brightens things up and lifts our spirits and things like that. Absolutely.
Music does that for me, so I just hope that I can, do that for others.
So you're going to play some songs for us here today. Which songs have you picked to perform?
For sure, my original song, because
Okay.
that's
Looking forward to
my
that.
original song, Christmas Eve, and then we've got some classics. So I think we'll do O Come, Emmanuel,
Okay.
O Holy Night, Silent Night. So just the classics. We're gonna go classics.
Especially those last two. Those are two of my favorites. That'll be great.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, great. Well, stick with us, and in just a second, we're going to hear from Stephanie Madsen singing her songs, from the album Christmas.
It's December, the lights are low, cider's warming up on the stove. It's cold outside, but I don't mind. It's Christmas Eve tonight. Santa's getting on his sleigh. All the presents are on their way. Let's take a drive and see all the lights. It's Christmas Eve tonight. This only comes around once a year. It's time for us to spread some cheer. Let's gather around and sing our favorite songs. It'll all feel just right, 'cause it's Christmas Eve tonight. Oh, it's Christmas. I can hear the sleigh bells ring. Listen to the children sing. Looks like a winter wonderland outside. It's Christmas Eve tonight. This only comes around once a year. It's time for us to spread some cheer. Let's gather around and sing our favorite songs. It'll all feel just right, 'cause it's Christmas Eve tonight. Oh, it's Christmas. We've got our stockings and the nativity. I've got my loved one sitting right next to me, dreaming by the fire and the Christmas tree. This is all I need. This only comes around once a year. It's time for us to spread some cheer. Let's gather around and sing our favorite songs. It'll all feel just right. It all feels right. This only comes around once a year. It's time for us to spread some cheer. Let's gather around and sing our favorite songs. It'll all feel right. It'll all feel right. It's Christmas Eve tonight.
So what kind of what were your favorite kind of presents? Like, what kind of presents did you ask for when you were a kid?
One in particular, I don't know why this one stands out so big in my mind, but I think I was probably around 11. I really wanted a lava lamp
Okay.
in my room, just with the bubbling and the cool colors that morphed into other colors. And
Yeah.
I remember, running down the stairs one morning and seeing the lava lamp on, you know, the counter or whatever, and they already had it plugged in, so it was already warm and it was already like bubbling. And
Yeah.
I don't know why I was so fascinated with lava lamps.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Ooh. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
How
Kids.
early do you get stuff ready? Is it like right after Thanksgiving you're getting stuff ready, or are you waiting for like mid-December? What do you do?
I kind of like to do December 1st.
Okay.
Kind of kick it off, give us something festive to do on the first day of the month. You know, I like Thanksgiving and letting that mull over. And a lot of times when we have family visiting, they kind of hang out for a little while. And if they are there a few days after Christmas or Thanksgiving, then we'll get them to join us in on decorating the tree and being there for that memory, because we've never lived next to our immediate family since we've had kids. And so when they're visiting us, I like to have them in on as many memories as we can. So sometimes we'll do the Christmas tree like a little bit before, but if it were my choice, I would do it December 1st and kickstart it on that day.
Oh come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appear. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. come, thou Key of David, come, and open wide our heavenly home. Make safe the way that leads on high, and close the path to misery. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O
Are there any traditions that you want to take from your family, or are there any traditions that you want to leave behind? Anything like that?
There's nothing I'd want to leave behind. My mom, she did a really good job, like raising us and with the Christmas, vibe of service and of giving and being selfless and that kind of thing. Something that my husband's family have always done is they've always gone up into the forest and chopped down a real Christmas tree.
Wow.
And we never, I remember doing it probably 2 times growing up when I was little. And just yelling timber, when the tree topples over. But we didn't do it every year. A lot of the times, I think we just, I don't even know what we did. My mom just did it. I don't know the details, but
A tree showed up.
A tree showed up.
Yeah, Christmas magic.
Right.
Yeah.
But my in-laws, they make a really big deal. Every year they pack the van and they make this adventure up into the forest and they chop down a tree. And since we are here next to them, we have been in on that tradition the past 2 years now. And my little kids, they love it. Like they look forward to going down and chopping down a tree and bringing it home. So I think that'll be something that we'll incorporate going forward, is adding in that tradition of chopping down the physical tree. And even though it's way more work for the mom.
Yeah.
So, but my kids, I think just getting them super excited for that would be totally worth it, because just seeing them so happy.
That's so cool, yeah.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah, Christ our Savior is born, Christ our Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God.
So, what would you say is your favorite Christmas memory?
My favorite Christmas memory, I would probably say, we had a 2-story home living, when I was little, and we used to always pile up at the top of the stairs, and my dad would go down the stairs where Christmas was set up, and he would get the camcorder out, and it usually took him about like 5-10 minutes to get everything all perfect and ready, and he would start the Christmas music and get it all playing, and then he would say, "Okay, girls, it's time to come down," because I'm one of four girls. So then, in anticipation, we would all stand in line according to age, and we would all run down the stairs, and then there was like this beautiful view of Christmas morning, and with the music in the background, which of course completes the whole mood, and then the tree lit and all the gifts and just the love that you feel in the air. And I don't know, I think that's just probably the most memorable Christmas.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared, and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary soul rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices on night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born.